What's going on, you guys? Graham, GS, Matthews here, back with another all-new installment of Injection of Inspiration, where every single Saturday I, Graham, GS, Matthews, give you your daily dose of motivational advice, helpful tips, etc., etc. And for today's topic, I figured we would take a step back, I'll do something a little bit more lighthearted than usual, not something so serious as heartbreak or death and so on and so forth, which are important to talk about, but I want to talk about something today that can that goes hand in hand with those kind of topics, those kind of situations, those serious situations, that can help ease the pain and really is the ultimate escape from reality. And for a lot of people, that's different things, whether that be watching TV. For me, it's watching wrestling. I mean, it's more of a job for me at this point because I love to do it so much. And a lot of things I do revolve around wrestling, but for a lot of people that don't do stuff within wrestling, whether it be writing or wrestling itself or whatever, it really is kind of just an escape from reality. It's no different than any other TV show. But another form of that, on that same subject, is music. And me, I am not musically inclined whatsoever in terms of like my ability to sing or play. I've only played two different instruments. I played piano for a long time, believe it or not, from like kindergarten or first grade up until like middle school. And then I played saxophone from middle school to high school, and I've not touched it since because I could not really care less for it. I just did it for the hell of it in school just to take up a music class. That being said, though, going forward, I don't play music. I don't sing music. If you guys have checked out like my random video blogs, my most recent one from a couple weeks ago, where I sang theme songs for takeovers, NXT shows, whatever, you would know I'm not the best singer, nor do I ever pretend to be the best singer or a musician or artist or whatever. But you don't have to be a great singer in order to enjoy music. I think everyone enjoys music in some form or fashion. But the thing is, the most beautiful part about music is that everyone has different tastes. I mean, I know you're going to bond with someone who enjoys similar music to you. My roommate and I are very different in many respects, but one thing we do share in common is our taste for music. And for me, it's rock music. I love Breaking Benjamin. I love 3 Days Grace. I love Skillet. All kind of rock, based bands and artists and shit like that. So that's the type of music that I listen to. But other people might be into rap. I don't know if dubstep is still a thing. I was never a fan of that kind of shit, but if you like it, to each their own. You might be a country fan, hard metal. There's various types of music, obviously. You can go on and on for days. But the best part about it is that there's something out there for everyone. It might be jazz. It could be musical. It could be soundtrack. It could be whatever. Play music, whatever. Broadway. Everyone likes different types of music, and for everyone, it elicits a certain type of emotion within you. I think for certain songs, you kind of relate them and you kind of attach them to certain points in your lifetime. Where like, I remember when that happened, I was listening to that song, and the best part about music, at least for me, but I find this is the case with a lot of people, that it really can help ease the pain. I think when we're in a sad situation, you're feeling sad, you're feeling down, you're feeling depressed, you're going to want to listen to the music that reflects your mood. And there's a song out there for pretty much every mood you can possibly imagine and much more. And you're going to want to listen to the music that reflects how you feel, which is normal, but I think at the same time you should try to listen to upbeat music that will help you get in a better mood. And that's happened with me countless times. I cannot tell you how many times I've been pissed off about something, angry about something, feeling down about something. But listening to the right song, like A Cult of Personality by Living Colour, CM Punk's old theme song, I fucking love that song, and it makes me feel energetic and happy and all this other shit. It elicits a certain type of reaction, a certain type of emotion for me. I'll listen to that in times where I'm not feeling so great, and it'll help me get in a better mood. I think that's the key for a lot of people. I listen to my headphones, my earbuds, my iPod, my iPhone, whatever the fuck you want to call it, literally all the time. Either I'm listening to it in the background, not all the time, like when I'm writing something. Usually I like to have a quiet space and be in a quiet environment when I'm trying to work on something or focus on something. But whether I be in the car or traveling or walking even, like to my classes, I'm always listening to music. I mean, sometimes it's a way to kind of push the outside world and keep them keep them out. Not like friends and family and stuff, but for people I don't really care too much about, that's kind of like my safe space, is my music, and kind of listening in on that and focusing in on that. That's what I do. I've done that for 10 years at this point, I think. I've been listening to like my iPod. I got my first iPod when I was in 6th grade, so over 10 years ago. But I was not nearly as much into music as I am right now. And I really did not start to get into music until maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, when I would really start to listen to my iPod pretty much all the time when I was traveling. It helps kill the time, like listening to songs that you really enjoy. And again, it brings out a certain emotion within you that either makes you feel good or helps you feel better or kind of matches the mood that you're in. Music is so fucking powerful, dude. Like, it's so powerful. And that's why I know a lot of people enjoy being in the music industry, so being in part of the music industry, excuse me, so much, is because they feel like it releases a certain type of emotion from within them. That's why I know like artists write their own lyrics and do their own kind of songs, because it's almost therapeutic in a way for them to write down how they're feeling and turn that into a song, turn that into music. And it's powerful. I think people don't really understand that. People that don't like music but don't understand certain types of music. By no means am I a rap fan. And there's some songs that are just about absolutely nothing and have zero meaning whatsoever, and you just like the beat sometimes. But there are other songs where you listen to the lyrics and you're like, wow, that almost exactly relates to how I'm feeling right now or who I am. And I love that song. And I'll do that all the time. I find music, I'm always on the hunt for new music, for new songs to put on my iPod and jam out to. And again, music will always be there. It's one of those things that just never goes away. And with your, the older you get, or the other journeys in life that you take and whatnot, the different type of music you will discover, explore, and be interested in. And it's okay to like a band that other people don't like. I will flat out tell you, I like Nickelback. Am I their biggest fan? No. But I have a bunch of songs by them on my iPod. I think WWE helped accomplish that for me by having Burn It to the Ground by their theme song for Raw for so many years, and a number of other songs by them for their pay-per-view songs. But I like that band. If you like a band that most people do not like, who fucking cares? Honestly. Like, you might think that other people might care, but if they're that hung up about it, and hopefully they're not, but if they are, then they don't deserve to be your friend in the first place. They should either accept who you are or just get the fuck over it, because there's probably songs or bands that they like that you don't like, and you don't give them shit for it. Playing around and being playful and all that other shit is fine, but to seriously like bully someone or criticize someone or seriously scold someone for the type of music they listen to just because you don't like it, for them it might be, again, a way of artistic expression, a way that matches their mood, who they are. People are going to like what they like. You cannot choose what you like. You can't. You could choose who you associate yourself with, which I've talked about many, many times before. You could choose this and that. You could choose basically whatever you want. But what you can't choose is who and what you like. And you just got to own up to it and accept the fact that's who you are and that's what you like, especially with music. Like, don't shy away from it. I'm not saying you have to, if you like love Nickelback and you're saying fuck everyone else, you don't have to go out wearing a Nickelback hat, t-shirt, and all this other shit all the time. I'm just saying you shouldn't be ashamed of who you are and what you like, especially when it comes to music. Music is so powerful. And just keep music in mind whenever you're going through a situation, as I mentioned before, like death, like heartbreak. Like, I think relationship songs are probably the most common types of songs out there for country and rap and rock and pretty much any type of genre of music you can possibly imagine. Maybe with the exception of like jazz or something. But other than that, really heartbreaking relationships and all that other shit, all that other, similar stuff ties back to relationships and music. I think they kind of go hand in hand. And when that kind of bad stuff happens, people tend to think, oh, I should listen to this song that makes me feel better about myself. I mean, don't listen to songs that are going to make you feel spiteful towards the person that you were previously in a relationship. That's probably not a healthy way to get your emotions out, but to get your emotions out one way or another, blasting a song that you feel like you can relate to is very, very just that healthy. It's very helpful to make you feel better about yourself and kind of get over those emotions. And again, stuff like that. So keep that in mind. I'm always talking about, those dark times of depression, of sadness, of heartbreak, all the time here on this channel, on this show specifically, and ways to get through it, whether it be watching wrestling, whether it just find something that you like to do, But music is something I think a lot of people tend to underrate and really underestimate how powerful it is. People in the music industry, whether you're a singer, a musician, an artist, whatever, you make music, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm not one myself, so I can't say word for word. I can't speak for everyone, but I feel like a lot of people that get into music, it's because it's, emotionally satisfying, or they feel like, it's emotional. It's an emotional attachment, really, to how you're feeling and making other people feel a way that you feel or whatever else, or making people feel a way that you don't feel. There's a lot of different avenues that you can go down with music, which is why I think music is so fucking great and something that will never, ever go away. TV shows end. Football and baseball and all these sports seasons, they have their off seasons. They're not on TV all the time. If that's something you like to watch as your ultimate escape from reality, that doesn't happen with music. Music is always there. If one band of yours ends, they break up, whatever, there's always a million type of other songs out there and artists that you can check out, always willing to be discovered. New bands coming up all the time. And you might argue, music's not the same as it once was, and that might be true in some respect. Again, it's all subjective. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But great music will always be out there. And as I've said before with great people, sometimes it's just harder to find, but you will come across it when you need it most. So that being said, love music. I think music is just amazing. I wanted to talk about that here today because I was listening to my iPod or iPhone or something recently. I'm thinking, you know what? Music might be a great topic to talk about in my next injection of inspiration. So as I record this, I am in Orlando for WrestleMania weekend. So for those of you that are wrestling fans, I appreciate your time. Enjoy WrestleMania this weekend. Just in general, wrestling fan or not, just have a great one, guys. Be well, stay safe. Just enjoy the weekend. Have just an awesome, stellar Saturday, Sunday, whatever day you might be listening to this show. I greatly appreciate your support, the liking of the videos, dropping the comments, sharing the videos, subscribing to the channel for new episodes every single Saturday, and so much more other daily content right here on the channel. So that being said, guys, again, just be well, have an awesome one, realize your own worth. I've said that at the end of every episode up to this point in some form or fashion about realizing your own awesomeness. And just, again, blast out to a song today after listening to the show here on Injection of Inspiration. So until next time, guys, I'm Graham GSM Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.